Hello everybody, Skin Deep Beauty Vlogger here. I hope you're all really well. I'm super excited to bring you an IMATS haul today. Do stay tuned for the end of this video where I'm going to be adding in some very special vlog style clips. You might notice some familiar faces within those and just some interesting things that I was inspired by or just thought were quite fun at IMATS. So I really hope that you enjoy this video. I had a fantastic time at London IMATS. If you're into makeup, I cannot recommend it highly enough. It was really quite busy. I didn't get a chance to go to the NARS stand. I didn't get a chance to go to Inglot. I just couldn't get close. A little bit gutted that I missed out on NARS because it was 60% off, but I can't complain. I went a little bit crazy. I got lots of treats. I'm so excited. I'd saved up for a while before going, and well, I probably spent more than I expected even, so it was really fantastic for shopping. I got some great deals, so much so that I'm actually going to be doing my MAC haul and NYX haul of the products that I got from those stands in two separate videos, so do stay tuned for those. They'll be coming up probably in July, just because I thought it'd be better to space it out. I don't like to do things too haul-like. But it wasn't just about the shopping for me. It was a wonderful experience hearing MAC senior makeup artist Barber speak. He's so famous and renowned within the industry. I also really enjoyed catching up with a couple of familiar faces who you'll see in the video at the end. It was really great to meet people that I've chatted to on Twitter or watched videos. I just had a fantastic day and I really hope to be going next year as well. So I'm going to get started with my haul. First up, I picked up some Velour lashes. These are the false lashes that, okay, they're not vegetarian friendly, they are mink fur, so they're very indulgent, not going to be for everybody, but they are the ones that you can use up to 25 times. They recommend that if you're going to use these, you apply your mascara first and then the lashes, just to really help care for them and prolong the life of the lashes. I picked up this style and they're so cute. They've got a little saying inside saying, "Caution, contents may cause serious side effects such as increased flirtiness, extreme sexiness, and irresistible eyes," which I think is so sweet. You know, these were pretty pricey, but actually they weren't as much as I was expecting, so I picked up this set. This set's called Complete Me, and then because they were a little bit more affordable than I was expecting, this was one of the things on my list that I wanted to pick up. I picked up this set called Those Real, which apparently Beyonce wears. So if they're good enough for Beyonce, they're good enough for me. I look forward to trying these out. I've got a big birthday coming up, so I might save one of these to try out for the first time on my birthday. It may seem slightly geeky or a bit of a germaphobe, but one of the stands that I was excited to go to was the Beauty So Clean stand, where I picked up a Cosmetic Sanitizer mist because I just think it's so important to keep your makeup sanitized, and I thought this would be really useful for sanitizing any powder products. I just got a little size, this is 120ml, that's going to last me for ages. And then I also picked up this big tub of sanitizer wipes, where this is so full, there's so many in here. These are really good for maybe cream products, and they're all individually packaged, so that's really convenient. I picked these up for a couple of reasons. Sometimes I buy products in blog sales, so it's always good to have an extra sanitize. And I thought that these especially produced products to help sanitize. It saves you sort of messing around with rubbing alcohol. I mean, obviously these still contain alcohol. And also more and more people are asking me to do their makeup, so I think that it's really important when you're using different products on different people to sanitize as well. So if I'm buying a product in blog sale for personal use, then I'll certainly be using these, and if I've got any products that I'm using on other people, then I'll be using these in between as well. So these will keep me going for ages. And the brand name of that was Beauty So Clean, in case you're interested. One of the things that I was really surprised at was the variance in price around the different stands. I picked up some Ben Nye powders. I got the infamous banana powder, and I just got this in a small size because I'm probably just going to use this as an under eye setting powder, as Kim Kardashian does. So this is the 42-gram size, and this was £9. And then on a different stand, the large sizes were £7.50, so there was quite a lot of variance, and I didn't really realise that when I first started out. So as soon as I realised, I started being a little bit more savvy in terms of asking how much things were. So I got the large translucent powder, just because I'd be using this over a larger area, so that's why I got the large size. I picked up a backup of my Duo Lash Glue. I love this. It's the best eyelash glue in the world. This was around £4. Again, this was another product that you really had to pay attention to what they were charging on different stands, because some of them were a lot more. I also picked up another one of these for a friend. I've heard great things about the Louise Young Domed Foundation Brush, or LY34, so this was on my list of things that I wanted to pick up, and it is the best-selling brush from Louise Young. I was a little bit dubious when I first saw it in the flesh because it is quite large, but nonetheless, you know, it's supposedly the bestseller. I've heard good reviews, so I'm excited to try this out. Now, I bought a lot of makeup brushes at IMATS. As I said, more and more people are asking me to do their makeup, so it's always good to increase your brush kit for that reason. And also, just, I'm quite lazy about cleaning my brushes, so for my own personal use, it's good to have a wider selection of brushes to use. IMATS was actually sponsored by Royal and Langnickel, so I was intrigued to pick up some brushes from them. I picked up a synthetic powder brush. This is from their Silk Pro line. It's pretty large. That was £10, by the way. A BX66 Revolution brush. This is an eye blending brush. This is £4. Can never have too many blending brushes. Another Silk Pro brush. This was a C185, which is a complexion brush, and this was £8. This one feels amazing. And a Brush Essentials large eyeshadow brush. This was £2. Again, you can never have too many eye brushes, particularly for me, because I always do a smoky eye, and so it's not like when you're using neutral colours where you can sort of reuse it like throughout the week. As soon as you do a smoky eye, you've got to wash your brushes, and it's a bit of a nightmare if you're going out like a couple of nights during the weekend. I also picked up a Z or Z palette. I sound ridiculous calling it a Z palette, but that is the official name. This was £12.75, which is pretty pricey, I think, for what it is. It's just like a empty palette that you can put any eyeshadow, blush, any product into. It's going to be interesting when I depot my eyeshadows, because I am really clumsy, but I've got a couple of Benefit palettes, and I find that they're really nice, but they're really bulky, and for that reason I don't really reach for them that often. I tend to keep them tucked away in my makeup collection, and they get a little bit, not forgotten about, but just neglected. So I thought that I would depot the eyeshadows in those into here, and that might make me reach for them a bit more. And it's also just good to tidy up the collection a little bit. So maybe once I've depotted this, I might do a video about what's in my Z palette, if anyone cares, I don't know. But that was one of the things on my list. I just went for plain black, I thought it was classic. And from the same stand, I can't even remember what the name of that stand was, it was just one of the random ones. I also got a Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I really like my Sigma F82 round top Kabuki brush, which I use for my foundation pretty much every day. I alternate it between that and my Real Techniques buffing brush. It's always good to have an extra one. I'm intrigued to see the difference that this will give in terms of finish on my foundation compared with the other brushes that I already use. And I also picked up a Skindinavia makeup finishing spray. Now, Skindinavia are the people that make my beloved Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, which I'm running low on. I use it so regularly, and it's one of those products that I repurchase time and time again. So I thought that I would just bite the bullet and get the Skindinavia one. It was $23.20, but it's a massive size, and so I think price per milliliter, this is actually a lot cheaper than the Urban Decay one, or at least it was at the show. And this has up to 16 hours long wear. It's basically going to be the same product as the all-nighter setting spray, just with different packaging. I then went to the Crown brush stand where Carla Powell, who is a makeup artist here in the UK, was doing some demonstrations, so do look out for her in the vlog section of this video. At Crown Brush I picked up some more eye brushes, so I just got this little one which I thought would be good for under the eyes, as with this one. Kind of reminded me a bit of the Real Techniques accent brush, which I really like. And as I said before, you can never have too many blending brushes, so I also got this one. These were really cheap, they were like a couple of pounds each. On the same stand, I picked up this little travel brush set. Now, I normally hate travel makeup brush sets because they tend to be really rubbish quality, but of course they're a good idea. I mean, most makeup brushes are just too big to have sort of conveniently packed to travel. You know, I know the Sigma ones come in those like little pots with the lids, but that's pretty bulky and I like to pack light, so I picked this up. It's a cute little pouch. I mean, it's pretty synthetic and cheap packaging, but it's got a pouch at the top here, which I guess you could put a couple of lipsticks, maybe a Kabuki brush in there if you really wanted, and a little flap to protect the brushes. And these are the brushes. They're really lovely quality, and there's everything you need in here. You know, you've got your base brushes and some eye brushes as well. There's even a spoolie brush too for eyebrows or maybe clear mascara. So really pleased with this. It just caught my eye and I couldn't resist. I didn't buy anything from Ombre Elise, but I did pick up a couple of the samples that they had on the stand. I got the Rich Cream Milk for Body and a Hydra Mask. They did have some skin cream samples, but they all seem to contain shea butter, which really breaks out my acne prone skin, so I let those slide and just picked up these two. Thought I'd leave some samples for somebody else as well. Saving the most exciting till last, I picked up some Hakuhodo brushes. Very indulgent. These are like the Rolls Royce of makeup brushes. All the top makeup artists swear by these. You know, Charlotte Tilbury always raves about them. And I also got some Makeup Forever bits. So I'm going to start with the Makeup Forever bits. I picked up one of my beloved Makeup Forever HD foundations. This is in the shade N118. I will link my foundation routine below in case you're interested. This is my holy grail. I love it, and I've already got one on the go, but this is just a backup. I always have a backup of one of these. I picked up one of their famous smoky lash mascaras. You know I love a smoky eye, so I was really intrigued to try this. I'm not going to open it for you just now because I literally just started a new mascara a couple of weeks ago, and you know I've got a way to go with that. So it's actually what I'm wearing on my lashes at the moment and I'm really enjoying it. So do stay tuned for my June favourites if you want to know what my new favourite mascara is. And again, I couldn't resist picking up a makeup brush. I've heard fantastic things about the Makeup Forever makeup brushes, and I fell in love with this blusher brush. I just thought it was so cute. It's called the 152 Wavy, and I just think it's so sleek as well with the wooden handle. Kind of reminds me a bit of the NARS brushes in terms of appearance. I'm really excited to use this. I was actually really impressed with the Makeup Forever stand. I thought they had a lot of product out, but they had a lot of people helping and it was very well organised. Lastly, Hakuhodo. I was overwhelmed by these. I knew that I wanted to pick up one or two. They are super pricey. They're handmade in Japan, but they were less than I was expecting, so I ended up getting like sucked in. And I just thought, you know what? If you're into golf, then maybe you might buy like the best of golf clubs. If you're into cars, you might drive like a fast sports car. I'm really into makeup, so I wanted to get the best makeup brushes in the world, so I picked up a few of these. Yes, they're expensive. In all honesty, I probably should have gone to this stand first because they just knocked the socks off all the other brushes that I picked up, but these are going to be really special. I'm really going to care for them very carefully. The only couple of complaints I have are, one, they're not cruelty free, so they're not going to be for everybody, and these are obviously going to be for powder products because they're animal hair. I got a mix of, please don't judge me if you're vegetarian, but I got a mix of goat and blue squirrel brushes. And the other complaint I had was that the Hakuhodo brush stand, when you went to pay for them, they were going through an American bank and it was messing up everybody's credit cards. So we were all getting phone calls from our banks suspecting fraudulent activity, which was a little bit of a panic at the time. I picked up 4 eye brushes and 2 face brushes from Hakuhodo. If you'd like, maybe I could do a review on these in due course. I know quite a lot of people ask me for a review on my Coastal Scents brush set, which I'm struggling with, to be honest. I'm not hugely impressed, but I'm expecting to really be impressed with these. So let me know if you'd like a review and I can talk more about the types of brushes I picked up. I'll link all the details below, but I basically got one for contour, one that I thought would be good for highlight, a couple of blending brushes. I love the signature red that they have. It's almost like a sort of tomato soup red, as I would call it. Flat eyeshadow brush. And then this one, which is one of their best sellers. I actually asked the girl if I was going to buy one brush, which one would you recommend? And she said this one for eyes. It's the J5523, which is a really great versatile brush because it's pinched, so it gives the effect of a flat brush, but it's also sufficiently flared out and tapered so that you can blend it as well. So it's a great sort of all-in-one versatile eye brush. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. As I said, there's about to be a vlog at the end of this, so do stay tuned for that, and do let me know what you thought. Let me know if you went to IMATS, what you picked up, if you did. I really hope that you had a fantastic time, or if you've been to any other IMATS, then do let me know. I definitely hope to go next year. I just had a really great day. If you've enjoyed this and you're not already subscribed, then please do so. There's a button just below, and I will see you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! Oh, just an aside, this is what I wore to IMATS in case you're interested. It's a Club Monaco grey t-shirt. Everyone was saying how hot it was, but I felt really comfortable, and a little sparkly necklace to add a little bit of bling. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!
She wanted to buy brushes on every stand, and I said no, hold back, we need to see the wall first. I just want to buy things straight away. I've been to this one costs a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, I know. I have to invest, but I completely don't buy it. But I do think it's lovely. Hi Amelia! Oh, I'm Lily. We're at IMATS London. You're so formal, I'm just laughing. She's acting like she's doing a video. Hi Amelia, I'm Lily Pebbles. We're just buying. We're at IMATS. What are you buying? I'm buying this one. I'm buying this one. It's really expensive, so it's really expensive. So we're not shopping the rest of the day. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we're at IMATS London. My first time in London.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm trying to get through the crowds to do a little bit of shopping, but you know, it's more of a big social event, so it's good. Hello everyone, I'm at IMATS in London and it's really awesome.
Jawel, is ook. Dan staat hij niet in het programma.
It's a lot of power and foundation, and since we really hold up to
Brows are one of the essential frames at the moment. I think the brow has taken over from the eye as the definition of choice on the face. I think with brows at the moment, it's really about what I call almost blow drying brows. It's about creating volume in brows. It's about putting hairs in between the hair. I mean, in the 90s, we used to do those ones that looked like liquid eyeliner, and you put highlighter outside them, and you'd be really proud that they were so like airbrushed. But now I think it's about a volume, a fullness, which to me a brow is a form of contour. You put a brow, you do a big brow, and all of a sudden the cheekbones look higher, and the face almost looks more elfin. You know, a face looks more heart-shaped when you fill out the brows. Cara Delevingne, perfect example at the moment of a brow culture. You know, that very sort of impish face with these really big brows. And someone like Audrey Hepburn knew the power of a big brow really well. You know, that very gammy face. She emphasised that even more by really kind of filling out the brows. There's something I really love at the moment as well about kind of taking away the arch of the brow rather than making it more arched.
Velour ones?
Yes,
amazing.
And I haven't tried them, so I'm really excited to try those ones. But apart from that, Hakuhodo brushes and the lashes.